The billionaires. Ever since the Occupy movement, people have referred to the upper echelons of the economic classes as the 1%.
For far too long, the top 1%.
So let's look at this and see how it relates to the billionaires. The global human population is approximately 7.7 billion people. So 1% of 7.7 billion people is 77 million. That's far too many. So let's look at the 1% of the 1%.
The top 1% of the top 1%.
That's 770,000. Again, too many. So now let's look at the 1% of the 1% of the 1%.
The top 1% of the top 1% of the top 1%.
That's 7,700 people. While this is getting closer, it's still far too large by a factor of 3.5. So if we divide 7,700 by 3.5, we get the number of actual billionaires living on Earth. It's about 2,200 people.
No, you got to get it wrong. You got to follow the new statistics. They come out every month.
So the billionaires are more accurately the 1% of the 1% of the 1% divided by 3.5, or the 0.00003%. Now let's look at how much actual wealth these people have. Here we have a $100 bill. Almost everyone has seen one and held one in their hands. Now here's a stack of 100 $100 bills. That's $10,000. You may have even seen a stack like this and maybe even held one in your hands. Now, 100 of those is $1 million. It makes a nice little stack, like the stack at this guy's feet. Everybody would like to have $1 million, wouldn't you? I sure would. Now, if we take 100 of those, that makes $100 million. And it fits nicely on a standard pallet, about 3 foot high. Now, if we take 10 of those, that makes $1 billion. 10 standard pallets stacked 3 foot high with $100 bills is $1 billion. Now here we have $1 trillion. Each one of those little squares is a pallet with $100 million, $100 bills stacked 3 foot high. It takes several football fields to hold this many $100 bills. This represents approximately the wealth of the top 11 billionaires. I've overlaid their names here so you can see. In the front we have Jeff Bezos' wealth, the owner of Amazon and the Washington Post, in the yellow. Then in the pink we see Bill Gates' wealth, and in the purple there's Mark Zuckerberg, the owner of Facebook. The red is Warren Buffett. The blue-green is Larry Ellison, the CEO of Oracle. And in the back, we see Steve Ballmer, one of the founders of Microsoft, Brennan Page of Google, and Michael Bloomberg in the back. Now, the total wealth of all 2,200 billionaires combined is approximately $10 trillion. So we have to imagine a stack of these pallets, 10 high, 50 feet tall, of $100 bills on standard pallets. $10 trillion. That's the combined net worth of all the billionaires on planet Earth. This is the wealth of the 1% of the 1% of the 1% divided by 3.5, the 0.00003%. This is how much the top wealthiest people on planet Earth own. And finally, since the so-called pandemic COVID-19, the billionaires have gained approximately $1 trillion in new wealth. That's the COVID bonus. Cui bono? Who benefits? Be sure to hit the like button, friends. Thumbs up this video and share it out, please. And don't forget to subscribe to the Bill Huston podcast on YouTube. Click on the bell and select all notifications. And please donate if you can to support my work. Donations in any amount are greatly appreciated.